Welcome to Gravity Cloud. I'm going to show you how to build an online bike shop using Gravity Cloud and WooCommerce. First off, you'll see here we've got a WordPress site that has 3 products set up on it: a road bike, a mountain bike, and a cruiser. Each one of these WooCommerce products is empty. If we look at the road bike, you can see it's empty. You can't order this online. To build out this online bike shop, we need to connect this WordPress site to Gravity Cloud. You do that by using the WordPress plugin. Go to the dashboard, open the plugin. You can accept the defaults. And now we're connected to Gravity Cloud. Let's go ahead and launch Gravity Cloud. You can see here, the domain for that WordPress site is now listed as the source and the target. So what we can do next is we can import all the products. Click the Setup Assistant. You'll see it finds the 3 WooCommerce products. Import them. Now that we have the 3 products, what we want to do is actually build out bikes so you can order it online. I've set up a few components, and I'll show you how to make these components later. They're built with Gravity Forms. So first, let's go open the road bike. Now, to build out this road bike, first I'll delete the default component, and I'm going to add a few components that I've pre-built. First is a master image for the bike. Then I need to pick the handlebars, the bike color. I also need to decide on the seat, tires. This will be the road frame, so I'm going to add the road frame, and then a little bit of JavaScript to make the ordering experience look really good. With that, we now have the road bike recipe set up. Let's go ahead and deploy that. Been deployed. Go back over to our bike shop. Open the road bike. Select the bike handlebars from the handlebar component. I can select the colors, the seat from the seat component, tires, and there we go. We can now fully order this bike online. Now, I think when I look at this, I think I want to select the color first. Let's go back. And what we're going to do is we're going to resort those components. We're going to move the color component top. Deploy it. Go back here and we'll refresh this page. And now you can see we've got the color component first. But we haven't built out the mountain bike or the cruiser. Let's go ahead and do that. Gravity Cloud has some powerful features. You can copy components from one recipe to the next. As you can see now, we've got recipes for the mountain and the cruiser. We need to customize them a little bit. We need to change the frame and remove the default component. Let's open it up and do that. Now let's take the road frame. This is our mountain bike, the mountain bike frame. Do the same for the cruiser. Now we got the recipes. Let's do a full deploy of our store. All 3 bikes are deployed. So if we go back here, refresh the mountain bike, the mountain bike frame, the handlebars, seats. So we can order our mountain bike now. If we go back to the main site, the cruiser should be ready as well. There we go. There's the cruiser frame, green, make it a bit of a fixie, and put on some touring tires. So there we are. We have a full store set up using Gravity Cloud. Now, I talked about the components before. Let's go ahead and say we want to add a hot pink color to all 3 bikes. How would we do that? Come back over, find the color component right here. Now this is Gravity Forms. It's super easy to edit. Click the color component, edit choices, add in the color option. We want that new option to be $20. Save that. When you go back over the interface, you can see here, Gravity Cloud tracks the changes you have pending. Let's go ahead and deploy that. Let's head back over to the site. The road. There we go. Hot pink option for $20. I think it's well worth it. And everything else works the same. This should be on all three products because it's component based. You can select hot pink for all three bikes now. This is the power of using component-based architecture. You can make a change in one spot and it applies to all products that use that component. Now, let's get a little more sophisticated. Let's say we want to add some conditional logic that when the user selects pink, they can add some custom engraving or something like that. That would require some conditional logic. And on top of that, let's say we want to put the bikes on sale, $50 off on each bike. Go back to the UI, open up all three bikes, change the price. Okay. So we've changed the price of all three products. Next, you can see here it's tracking our changes. We want to also update the color component again. And this time we're adding conditional logic. What we want to do is add a new field for custom engraving. We'll add a field where the user can enter the custom engraving. Let's call this. Now the custom message should only appear when the user selects the pink color. So let's add conditional logic, enable it. When the color is hot pink, you want to show this option. Save it. Back to Gravity Cloud. So now in Gravity Cloud, you can see we've got a sale pending, the pending column, and we also have a color change. That's the conditional logic for pink. Let's deploy that. That's been deployed. Go back here, go back to our homepage. So first off, you can see the road bike is on sale, mountain bike is on sale, and the cruiser. Let's open up the road bike. You can see if I pick all the colors, the bike changes. But if I pick hot pink, I've got the option to enter a custom message. That means the conditional logic is working. Now that applies to all three bikes because they all use the same color component. Select the pink option, there's our message. Excellent. Now, let's say we've run this sale for a period of time and we want to remove it. Gravity Cloud keeps history of every deploy you've done. I can go in here, open up history. You can see I've got the sale with the custom message. I've got the hot pink option. Let's say we want to revert to just this state. So the sale has been reverted and we should have the hot pink option. So let's refresh our page. The sale is gone, but if we go in, you still have the hot pink option. Let's say the hot pink was a limited time offer. You can easily roll that back as well. Go back to history and then go back to our first full deploy. Or go back to our bike shop. The bikes are not on sale. And we do not have the hot pink option. And one last thing, if you wanted to rerun the full sale, again, history, and you can go sale with the custom message, restore. Back to restore. You can see the bikes are on sale. If you choose custom pink, you've got the custom message. But just like that, let's say we have a staging site. We want to synchronize these products onto the staging site. How would we do that? Go over and I have a staging site. So you can see the staging site is empty. There's no products. Let's go to the dashboard, the plugin. Let's go ahead and connect the site, but we're going to connect it to the group we created before. Excellent. So now our staging site is connected to Gravity Cloud. Now you can see here, we've got our original domain, but we've also got the bike staging domain. And we still have all three recipes. You can see the source of the components here are from our main site, and we're going to push the changes to the staging site. Go ahead and do a full deploy. Deploy is complete. Back to the staging site. Let's head out of the dashboard, the main site. And you can see here, we now have products fully enabled on our staging site, which is a great tool because if you want to test out some sales or product changes, you can do it on staging. Once you're ready and your changes are done, just change your target and then you can push it to production. That's the end of this demo. Thanks for watching.